fun. So good afternoon. Hope you're all comfortable, because I am. I'm just sitting here and I've got my cards here, and they're my special ones, which I had made for me. So for that, when you're ready, send me a lovely thought, wishes, healing, but just take a little bit of time for some healing for yourselves. Hi, Linda. How are you today? Hope things are happening around you nicely. Just think about the healing you can send out to someone. All right, Linda, you're the first one, so let's give you a card. And these are my special cards that I had made specially for me. And I will show you. Let's take the top card. My nails are not long enough. Right, you've got White Horse. And it says spontaneity, being spontaneous. It says, my spontaneous, leave the chores and have some fun. Each day do something that makes you more and makes you smile. Bring the fun back into your life. Happiness makes you smile inside. So don't you think that is lovely? It is a lovely white horse. These horses, because they're so small, because they are Shetland pony kind of horses, they like to run and gamble and run around the fields. And I feel that you, at the moment, you need to start to think about yourself a bit more. Hi, Brie. I know as I'm holding this card, I want to give you a big hug because I feel you need one today. Maybe it's because the horse is telling me this or the little pony is telling me this, but I know that you just have to start to believe in yourself again. Stop putting yourself back. Put yourself forward. Show others how strong you really are. I've got blurred vision at the moment, so maybe that's you, got a bit of blurred vision. I see my water flowing down my river, and I feel that you need to stand on a riverbank and just look at the way the water moves, because the movement is all the way around you. I'm saying to you, precious memories. Just remember all the memories you have from past and families and all those that have gone. I know I'm seeing this blurred vision with you, but also it could mean that you're not seeing something that is there in front of you that you need to see. Sweetheart, I have a lady with you, and the lady, she's given me the name of Frances, maybe known as Fran. I don't know whether she's a family member or she's a friend, but she comes and she's got a chest of drawers and she's pulling the drawers out. She's folding up the clothes, putting them back in the drawers so they're in a nicer place. She's telling me that you need to sort out your feelings and also your drawers. Maybe you've got too much stuff in your drawers and it's bulging at the seams. But what she's saying to you is it's time to sort out your feelings. So I know with you, sweetheart, there's a lot of love coming to you from the spirit world. But they're saying here, always believe that you can do things and you will. Okay. The lady who's with you, I told you she was emptying the drawers and filling them back up again. But she's got a bag there and she's putting things in that you don't need anymore. She says, never ever stop worrying about past. Let it go. Okay. She's given me the name of Dorothy and Olive. So I know, Linda, they are connected around you. Aunties, grandma, I don't know, but I just have to give you that. I told her, find yourself a circle that can help you to find you again. Sit in the quiet and express yourself. Ask spirit for everything that goes on with you. Gentleman now comes and he's giving me Bill. I don't know whether it's a family member or it's a friend of yours, but I need to let you know that you and you alone can do things your own way. All you have to do, sweetheart, is remember to walk forward with your head held high. The gentleman is sat in his little shed, and I can see him shining something. So maybe he used to make things, but I'm just seeing him doing this. Linda, he said, I have to give you peace of mind. So remember, I've said that to you, and look to where you need to sort out not only your mind, but also the drawers, so that you've got things that are not needed anymore. Let it go. All right, sweetheart? So I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Bria, can I talk to you, sweetheart? Is it Brie? Brie, please. Okay. I'm talking to Brie McGrath. Hi, sweetheart. Let's choose you a card. But as that, before I pick this card up, I want to say to you, chuck the past behind and move forward. Your card is the cat, and it is patience. And it's a lovely cat, look. It's just sitting there and waiting. It says patience is indeed a virtue. You can't rush time, so become mindful of it. Be observant and use it in a practical, positive, and proactive way. Preparation is the order of the day. So you have to sit in the quiet and remember all those questions are sending out to spirit. I want to say to you, they will come true, but you have to wait. So that's what patience is about. And I feel you're not very patient. You want things now, but I know it will help you. I have a lady with you, and I feel this lady is your nan. She's coming forward to bring you a lovely bread pudding. And I just said to her, what are you going to serve it with? She said, I'm going to serve it with custard. She said that was one of the favourite puddings that she used to make. I do feel that she had problems with her breathing before she passed to the spirit world. And she is letting you know that she watches over you. She is your guide. And she said, as you start to do things for yourself and learn spiritually, she will come in and you'll know straight away it was her. She's showing me a jewellery box, and in that jewellery box is little boxes, and I can see a necklace and one, I can see bracelets, and I can see also earrings. So I don't know whether you've got that box or your mum has it, but I just want to say to you, always remember your loved ones in the spirit are always around you every step of the day. And I said, patience. She's sitting now at the table with a pack of cards and she's playing patience. And I can see her putting the cards down, getting three, holding them down, turning them up. And this is what she's doing. But I feel with her, she had the patience of a saint. And I feel you, as a child, used to, dire consequences. But Bree, just remember, you have got to hold your own and tell people who you are. Because I feel you've got that strength which you need to just push it away and get back to where you used to be. Bree, gentleman comes now. The gentleman has a few whiskers around his chin here. Dad or Grandad. He brings you some sugar mice. And I feel this is a memory, sugar mice, pink and white. And he's also brought you a bag of crisps. So I feel he would buy you some sweets and he would also bring you a bag of crisps. And you would sit on the grass and eat your crisps. And I am given Frank, I'm given also Arthur, and I'm given George, so they're connected with you. I also want to take you up to the Highlands of Scotland. So I don't know whether you're going on holiday up there, but I'm seeing the Highlands. And I want to give you a lot of love from the spirit world. As another lady pops in, and this other lady is about 5'1", 5'2". She's singing, and I can hear her singing. And she's singing the Old Rugged Cross. So I know that's connected around you. She said you would always close your eyes and take the roof off with your singing. So I know you sing. All right, sweetheart. I've asked for something special for you. And I am given, licorice laces. I want to give you some licorice laces. All right, sweetheart. I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Donna Roy, please. No, my husband is still fragile, sorry. Is not been very well for the last 2 or 3 days. He came out of hospital on Friday. All right, sweetheart. So Donna, let's choose your card. Your card is the cow and the horse. Can you see? And they're whispering. And it says, share the moment. So that's what they're doing, sharing. And it says, sometimes you just have to stop what you're doing and scratch that itch. Maybe it is time to share that moment with someone special. Go on, make their day. Donna, I want to say to you, you need someone to share your thoughts with. Maybe a sister or a friend that can help you. But I know you just need at the moment someone to share with. And this is why this card has come for you today. Because hands up, you're alone. You're a lone person. But sometimes you want just someone who you can rant with, who you can chastise, who you can shout at, but don't take umbrage. But I feel this is you at the moment. So let's push you back to where you used to be. You are a lady that gives so much of yourself. And I do need you to start to think a bit more about you. Do you know what? I've just read the book Little Women and how those 4 girls all came together and talked to one another. And I feel this is what you need at the minute. Sweetheart, I've got a lady with you. And this lady, she's wearing navy blue trousers and she is wearing a jumper and then she's got an overall over the top. I don't know whether she used to go out cleaning or she always wore the overall when she was in the house. I can see her cleaning the cooker. Hate that job. Cleaning all the way around. So she was very, very particular about things, what she had to do. She said she had to get the dinner ready for 12 o'clock. And I can smell a stew. So I know this lady was very much partial to always being on time. She said time is also an essence where you need to find you again. The clock strikes 12 and the family come in and they sit at the table after washing their hands and she brings out stew and dumplings and a plate of bread. Because when you finished your stew and dumplings, a slice of bread in the gravy, and this is what she's saying to you. And I feel this is a memory. I'm given Marie, I'm given Georgina, And I've just been given Anne. Right, sweetheart. As she sets aside, I've got a gentleman now. And this gentleman has got a black and white sheepdog with him. And I feel the name is Bess. He is walking with this dog, and this dog looks really adoringly at him. Dad or Grandad? He gives me Albert and Charlie. I know there's so much love coming to you from your mum, was it? She's very much loves you, you know, but the gentleman does as well. I just heard Brian called, so Brian must be there with you. Right, I've just asked for something special for you, and I am given a peacock's feather, and that peacock's feather is for your spirituality. I don't know whether he had the heart attack or your mum had the heart attack, but I know one of them had the heart attack. So please take that love with you. And as I'm giving you the peacock's feather, I am given a pink rose. So take that with you, and that could also mean the name of Rose. So thank you for working with me, and I'll talk to you another day. Right, Mariana, Ivan, I never can spell your name, Mark. Mariana, let's talk to you, please. Right, Mariana, you've got the Shetland pony, and it says unconditional love. And it says, no matter what, I am always here for you. And I know this horse is saying, follow me and you will find your way. I feel you're a bit lost at the moment. And because the horse is here with you, is pushing you in the right direction. I see a field full of weeds, but this little pony is showing you the way. So because you're lost, you will find your way. Sweetheart, I have a gentleman with you. The gentleman's about 5'8" in height, 5'9". He's wearing a cap. He's out walking, and I can see him with his hands in his pockets, and sometimes he takes his hands and put them behind his body. But he nods his head to everybody he passes, and if he passes a lady, he would lift his hat just to let them know that he's noticed them. I can see him walking along a beach, and I can see the sand dunes, and I can smell the ozone, so I know he loved the sea. Maybe he was a fisherman, but I know he's there with you. Mariana, I am given Joseph, and he says to me, you have to learn from your mistakes and you will find your way. As he steps aside, I've got a lady with you with long hair, and it's a plait. And I feel this is either your grandma, your mom, or your aunt. She is making jam, and I can see her going out into the hedgerows and getting the elderberries and getting blackberries, and she's making jam. And I know that she loved to put them in her store cupboard. She tells me that you're very clever with your hands as well. I know I've just had to drink that because I'm feeling quite. Sweetheart, I'm given licorice for you. I don't know whether it is a memory, but she's brought you licorice. And she's also brought you some sherbet. And the licorice, she's dipping into the sherbet and licking. So I know that's a memory. I'm given Mary. And I'm also given as well, I feel it's Jane or Joan. She is there as well. I've asked for something special for you, and I am given a lovely pink rose. So please accept that with love, and thank you for working with me. Casey, let's talk to you. Casey. Wonder what that's short for. Hi, I'm not trying. Come on. Casey, guess. Let's talk to you. Oh, you've got vision. Expand your views. Take off the blinkers and start looking at the bigger picture of your life. Open your mind to new ideas, suggestions, and learnings. You may even surprise yourself with what's outside there. And as I look through this gap in the wall, I can see you seeking out, you're seeking things to help you to move forward. There's a lot of pressure around you at the moment and around the head area. So whatever you've been trying to fathom out, it will come, but at its own time. You're always questioning yourself. And I know that you just need, just for a moment, to say to yourself, enough is enough. I know where I'm going, and stop pushing me. But I feel this is someone on the earth plane that is giving you a bit of grief. I feel you should go with your gut feeling. And if you feel that it's not right, then walk away. Sweetheart, I have a lady with you, and this lady is your mum or your grandma. She was a lady that had always wanting to do things for herself. She's showing me knitting and crocheting, and I know that she loved you to pieces. She's showing me you sitting on her knee and reading a book. I feel with her there was a problem in her tummy area or her diaphragm because I'm feeling a pain in there. I know she gives a lot of herself to you, but you gave a lot of yourself to her as well, didn't you? There's been a lot of pressure around you to do something, but I know that you need, just for a few moments, to sit back and just find you again. Right. The lady who's with you, she has given me Annie. She's also given me Margaret. And she's given me also, I feel it's Michelle. As she steps aside, I've got a gentleman with you. And this gentleman has turned a bike upside down and he's mending a puncture. And I feel this is you as a child, always having, thank you, is okay. I get that. I'm seeing this bike. So maybe you're always going to him for a mending of your puncture. He gives me Joe, and he's just given me John. But I know at the end of the day, you have to start to think more about yourself. Join a circle and help out in a circle because I feel you've got the gift. Expand your vision. Let's see how far you've done. And I know with you, sweetheart, you are strong in the mind as well as the body. But I feel there's going to be someone that is coming to you for help. And it's like the two little birdies sitting on a wall, one named Peter, one named Paul. Fly away, Peter. Fly away, Paul. Come back, Peter. Come back, Paul. And I feel you've got people that's going away from you, but coming back. Going away, but coming back. It's like the sea, the ebb and the flow of the sea. Right, I've asked for something special for you, sweetheart. And I've been given a Holy Bible. And I feel the Bible is a memory from the lady I have with you. She said just to say to you, the Bible has got the names. You will know the names. Allow them to enter into your visions. All right, sweetheart? And can I leave that with you and say thank you for working with me? Right, who have I got next? Lauren, please. Can I talk to Lauren? Lauren, your card is the cat. It's a brindle. And as you said, new beginnings. Each new day offers a new beginning, new challenges to rise to, new obstacles to climb. Let each of us experience to learn from. You'll be amazed at what you can achieve. You're only limited by your own limitations. So it's telling you you've got new beginnings coming around about now. Look to where new ideas come and things happen around you that can help you to move forward. Lauren, you're a strong lady, but sometimes you forget yourself. But I want you to learn by your mistakes and move forward. I know as I'm talking to you, I have this lady that comes forward and she's wearing a jacket and a headscarf. She's off out shopping. And I feel she always went shopping every day. She had a store cupboard, but not a full cupboard like we have. But she would go out and she would decide on the day what you were having for dinner. So she'd go out and she'd go to the butcher's and get some sausages. And then she'd come back and she'd make some lovely mashed potatoes and vegetables, which she'd just bought. She was a lady that loved to cook, but she was a basic cook. She loved to make roast beef and Yorkshire pudding. She's also making a stuffed chicken. So she was that lady that loved to cook, but it was all for her family. She said, you're like that with your family. You like to just do the basic things. As long as it tastes nice, then it is good. She gives me Maureen and also Margaret, so I know they're connected somewhere around you. I'm also given Beverly. So whether it is the town of Beverly or this name of Beverly, I need to give you that, Lauren. Right, gentleman comes now, and he's in his garden, and he's as happy as Larry. I can see him sitting on a chair, and he's got a book with him, and he's watching the birds. And I feel the book is a bird watching book, so he liked to watch the birds. He said there's a chaffinch and there's also some robins. He said you have to see the markings to know it's the true bird. He's just given me the name of John. So whether his name is John or John is a part of the family. But I've asked for something special for you, and I'm given an apple tree. So maybe you need the vitamin C or apples are your favourite. I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Right. Oh, Bev Phantom. I just seen Bev, and I just said to that lady, Beverly, didn't I? So, Bev, hi, lovey. Let's see what we got for you. Right. Your card is two little pigs, look. One pig is whispering into the other's ear, and your card says, listen. When a friend whispers in your ear, listen with an open heart, for they only have your best interests in mind. But I feel you're not listening fully to something that's happening around you. Maybe it is on your spiritual pathway, or maybe somebody has been talking to you and you haven't been able to understand. But by listening, you can help other people. Because that's what we always say. You can give healing just by listening. And by listening, you can help others. I know with you, sweetheart, you just need, just for a moment, just to bring yourself back. Because I feel you need a little bit of balance in your life. I want you to be balanced properly. Bev, I have a lovely lady with you. She is wearing a white blouse and she's wearing a skirt. She's in the kitchen and she's washing up. I can see her washing glasses. I feel she had a cabinet and every month she would wash everything that was in the cabinet. And she loved it because everything was sparkling clean and shiny. Another day she would put her gloves on and she would wash the paintwork down. I feel this is a grandma or a mum. She gives me the name of June. And she said, I had to say to you, you have got a long way to go in this life. Trust in your instincts. She also gives me a lovely, lovely gentleman. And he sat beside her. So it's either your granddad or your dad. And she just made him. It's quite bizarre. She's got this big hunk of ham. She sliced the ham up and she's just put it into a sandwich for him with some mustard. He said, I had to give you a big hug. He gives me John and Arthur. And he said, just for a few moments, remember that you're very much loved by the spirit world, also those on the earth plane. I've asked for a gift for you, and I'm given a new pair of trainers. So maybe your trainers are worn out and you need some more to help on your exercise, but you're given a new pair of trainers. Okay, sweetheart, and can I leave that with you and say thank you for working with me? Right, we have Amanda Quigley. Let's talk to you. Amanda Quigley. Okay. Your card is the pig. Isn't that lovely? And it says indulgence. Stop fighting yourself. Treat yourself and indulge in something nice, soft, and oh so rewarding. Life's just perfect when you go with the flow. And this is what I'm feeling with you, Amanda. You need to start to believe in yourself again and start to think about taking things easy, showing people that you are stronger than what they think you are. It's just like sitting back and watching where the occurrences are. You will find you. Amanda, quickly, you have to say to yourself, I'm ready for the next step. I don't know whether it is you that's got a problem with your ear, and I want to say it's with your right ear, because I'm feeling a bit of a pain down here. So either neuralgia or you've been hearing spirit in this side. I feel that you need to find yourself again. I see you in a circle learning, but the more you learn, the more you'll find. And the more you find, the more you learn. And this is what I feel with you at the moment. I have a lady with you, and this lady is absolutely beautiful. She is smiling as she looks in the mirror, and I can see her putting a little bit of makeup on. She never went anywhere without a bit of makeup. Not a lot, just a bit of powder and a bit of lippy. I want to say this is either your mom or your grandma. The mirror is round like that. Well, it's more oval, and it's all patterned round the edges. The beautiful mirror. She said that you have to sort out your emotions. She's saying that you have had ups and downs, but Amanda, you will find yourself. I am given Muriel and also Dorothy for you. As she steps aside, what a gentleman here. And this gentleman is in a postman's uniform. So I feel he was a postman. He's very much always on the go. I'm given Henry, and I'm also given as well Daniel. So I know they're connected around you. I've asked something special for you, Amanda. And this is, I want to give you the dove of peace. So maybe you've been having a few arguments and you need to bring it back. So look for yourself. All right, sweetheart? Thank you for working with me. Nina Marlin, please. Can I talk to you? Nina Marlin. Are you still here? I'm not getting many answers. So, all those who are still here, just let me know. Linda, yeah, okay, lovely. Nina, let's find you a card. Oh, you've got the brown horse, look. Isn't he lovely? And it says, vibrant energy. Draw on the cosmic energies to revitalize and recharge your batteries. It's you, Nina Marlin. Okay? So I'm talking to Nina Marlin. This is your card, Nina. And it is the brown horse. And it says, draw on the cosmic energies to revitalize and recharge your batteries. I know as I look at this beautiful horse, it's like I want to find a middle ground with you. I feel as though you've been asking questions and you haven't found the answers which you've needed. I know you are a strong lady and give a lot of yourself, but sometimes I feel you're shy and hold yourself back. Nina, you have to start to believe that you can do it. I'm seeing a lady here. Well, I'm seeing two ladies actually. They're walking arm in arm. I don't know whether it is your mum and her sister or your mum and your grandma. But I know as I'm seeing these ladies are laughing together. It looks as though they're going to bingo. Because I can see them laughing, saying, I'm going to win tonight. And the other one is saying, no, I'm going to win tonight. I know that they were very strong, friendly people. And I know that they had a lot of in common with you. I know there's a lot going on in your life at the minute, sweetheart. But these two ladies are laughing and joking. And they've just said, now is the time to make the changes in your life to find you again. Don't let others put you back. Go with your gut feeling. The lady that is a little bit taller than the other one is saying, when you see the cycle of life and you see the lovely wheel, the fortune always favors the brave. So you have to start to stand up for you again. Maybe it is time for you, sweetheart, to sort your life out and know that you will find your answers to your questions. I always say about always finding something to do. Well, I want to give you the book, The Way of the Peaceful Warrior. Because in that Peaceful Warrior, it shows you where ego is a part and parcel of not knowing how far to go. But I know it's about, as I said before, it's about an athlete who breaks his back and works his way back to where he's healed. And I feel you need a bit of healing at the moment. I'm given Wendy. I'm also given the name of, I think Thora, or Nora. I've got to give you that. I didn't quite catch what they were saying. But I know the healing is coming for you because the ladies have just handed you some bluebells. And the bluebells are the flower of healing. Right. As the ladies step aside, I've got a gentleman here with you. And the gentleman had bowel cancer. I know that he had a lot of love for family. He said that I have to give you a black cat. And also I have to give you a little Jack Russell. So maybe the animals are part and parcel of your life. Maybe memories. And I also want to give you a Buddha. You know, the Buddha, it's about that size. And I want to put it on your doorstep for luck. The gentleman's given me Tom and John. And I can see him in his garden, planting flowers and planting seeds. I don't know if it's you. I've got a headache on my left-hand side. But I know I have to give you that black cat for luck because that's what the gentleman's given you. But he said, Nina, trust in yourself. Know at the end of the day, whatever God gives, he gives it because you are needing, or he's giving it to you because he knows what you want. All right, sweetheart. So I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Okay, Bernadette Connolly, please. Ain't seen you for a while, sweetheart. Right. You've got lunar shifts. Can you see that? That's the moon, full moon, but it's a red moon. The moon pulls the oceans and seas. It also pulls upon your emotions. Familiarize yourself with the lunar cycle and the effect it has on you. Perhaps the nights or the highs and lows that you keep experiencing are all to do with the moon that watches over us. Does that make sense with you, sweetheart? Because Bernadette, sometimes your emotions are all over the place. And I know this is the month of the passing. And I know with you at the minute, you have to let him go. I know it's hard, but it will happen. You are a medium in your own right, and it's time to push yourself forward. I see the Seven of Cups. I'm also seeing as well the Seven of Pentacles. Now, I don't know anything about tarot, but I've just been given those two cards, the Six of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. If you do tarot, read what they say. So you know what I'm talking about. I feel you should put a spread out for yourself and talk to your fella and allow him definitely to move forward. I see also with you, sweetheart, a lady, and this lady is holding out a torch, and it's a lit torch. You know, when you look on the television and you see the old, like, Troy, Helen of Troy, where they have these big torches full of flames. But this lady's holding this up for you, and she's saying, this is to light your way. Okay, sweetheart? She's telling you she will guide you forward. You won't ever forget him, but he'll fade a bit because you will know where you're going. I feel this is your guide with you, sweetheart. And it's like, I just see this woman and I know the guidance will come from her. Have a meditation, and when you see the light, you will know beyond a shadow of a doubt that your guardian angel is with you. All right, sweetheart? So I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Right. Linda Wallace, please. Okay. Let's see what we got for you. You're welcome, Bernadette. Linda Wallace, please. Right. You've got the brown Shetland pony, and it says courage. It says, face those fears, for nothing is as big as it seems. Obstacles are only put there to climb over, and the courage within to help dispel those fears. Remember all things you do with courage and confidence. And I feel you need a bit of confidence at the time. And I know that there's a lot going on in your life. And I know you need to spread out your feelings and your emotions to bring yourself back. Linda, I know with you at the minute, sweetheart, that you're not listening to what yourself is saying to you. Your inner self is calling, but you're not listening. When you go into your nice meditation, ask your guides to give you the information again and again until you learn. Linda, I have a lady with you, and I feel it's your gran. She stood up the cooker and she's making toast. Twice she's burned it. Twice she's burnt the toast. And I feel this is a memory. And she's got the toast and she's scraping all the black off it. But you can still smell it's burnt. I love burnt toast. I really do. But the thing is, sometimes it's too black, so you can't eat it. She's making scrambled eggs on toast. But she said, damn me, I burnt the toast again. So do I, lovey. I love burnt toast. Right. Lovey, she said I have to give you some peaches and ice cream as well as a memory. And I feel she used to give you the peaches and ice cream after she'd burnt the toast. She's given me the name of Betty. And I feel she was a lady that loved to be in charge of the kitchen, but she often burnt things. And I'll just tell you all today, I burnt the mushrooms today when my alarm went off and I couldn't even get it to stop. But this is what she would do. The fire alarm would go because she'd burnt something else. Or is it you that burns things? But I know, Linda, this is what the lady's giving you. Linda, there's another lady coming in now, and I feel this is a friend of yours. I feel she passed before her time, and she's given me the name of Louise. I know she liked ice cream, and I can feel the pair of you would go to the ice cream cart and you would have 99s. But we would have to have all the sprinkles and all the sauces on top. She said, I want to let you know that I'm okay. I feel cancer condition with her. This is who I have. But you was jokers together. You were pair that loved one another and did things for one another. But she just wanted to say to you, I'm around you, but I take care. But she's just said, consider yourself a part and parcel of her life, and thank you for being within it. Oh, I thought it was a stroke, a cancer condition, because she just gave me a pain in my left-hand side, so that would be the stroke condition. But Linda, just remember, she's with you always, okay? So don't let people down, all right? Okay, let's see who I'm talking to next. Andrea Rees, please. Okay. Andrea, you have got the sunflower and its radiance. And it says, be like the sunflower, radiant, and the picture of happiness. When you feel down or low, picture the sunflower. It'll help make you smile and brighten your day. As you know, when I've worked with flowers, I always bring the sunflower a smile because it does make you smile. It is so beautiful, the yellow and all the little seeds that are growing, especially for the birds. I feel you have to shine your light a bit further, my darling, because you seem as though you're stuck in a low place at the minute. Andrea, I'm feeling as though I've got a lot going on in my life, that there has been a few ups and downs just recently. But I know there's a lot that you have to give to help other people. I'm seeing 3 elephants. Well, elephants always mean to me never forgetting, also for strength, and also for valuable lessons. So either somebody loved the ornaments, those, but I just see 3 elephants. There's the matriarch, there's the daughter, and there's the small elephant. So I'm seeing 3. So maybe 3 is your number. 3 is part of excellence. But I know with you, sweetheart, I just had to give you those 3 elephants. Right, I have a lady with you, and this lady, she is very much a lady that liked to do things. I can see her with the sewing machine, and I can see her sewing, and I can also see her embroidering as well. I feel this Nancy, I'm just giving Nancy for you, sweetheart, and I'm also giving Claire, so I know they're connected there with you. She sits up this table, she cuts up her pattern, then she begins to sew it, and I can see her doing that. But then it's tea time, and she has to put everything away, and she's so methodic, you know, She does everything in I can't get the word out for some reason. Did she have something she couldn't talk before she passed? Because she won't, I can't get the words out what I want to say. She either had Alzheimer's or she had dementia. Methodical, methodical. She put everything away and she was methodical. She's showing me the family comes home and I can see her making potted meat sandwiches, and she also makes a cake, and she's also got jelly and fruit. So I feel this would be a Sunday tea. But I know the potted meat she made herself. She gives me the names of Holly, and also she gives me Jack. She said, just take things steadily and know at the end of the day, September is a time of changes for you. And can I leave that with you, please, and say thank you for working with me. Claire Walker, please. Can I talk to you? Claire Walker. See what card you get. Claire, you've got there are no limits. But the clouds, how they're formed. It said there are no limits as to what you can achieve. The only limitations you have are those that you put upon yourself. Don't fence yourself in. Claire, you're a strong lady with lots of love and things to do for other people. I know, Claire, with you, that you just need to open your mind to possibilities. Maybe it's time to make those changes happen around you. Claire, there is a lady with you. This lady is small. She's very precise. She's showing me putting things away. I can see cupboards and she is just piling things in, but they're all in place. I feel this grandma. She gives me Betty and she also gives me Audrey. But as she's talking to me in this kitchen. I can see as she's pulled out a cupboard, there's books and she's got them all piled up in the right places so she knows where everything is. She said she passed over before her time. And she just said Renee as well. So they're connected around you. I also see animals with her. I see a Jack Russell. I also, as I see the Jack Russell, I see 3 cats tumbling and the Jack Russell is chasing them. So I know there's a lot going on in your life at the minute where you need a bit more fun in your life. I've just been given Jean. And I told you I've given you Betty and Audrey. So I don't know whether the ladies, they're friends of the lady or she is one of the names, but I have to give you that. She said you have to take care of you, Claire. She said you're in a bit of a pickle at the minute. Right. I have a gentleman here and he is sitting like this with his hands here. I don't know whether he had braces on, but he looks like that. He's just given me John. And I know also with him, I want to give you William. He's sitting on a lawnmower. I don't know whether he was a park keeper or he helped on a football field, but I know he's sitting on this lawnmower and he's cutting grass. Maybe you have to question your family to find out what he did. But I know he smoked because he's just shown me Benson and Hedges. I know that he was a strong man when he was on the earth plane. He would help anybody. Right. He's just said, I have to tell you to get yourself back as you were before. I know there's a lot going on in your life, sweetheart. And I know there's a lot of things going on with you. Right. I've asked for something special for you, and I am given a yellow rose. And John and Jack and Paul are around you. But I want to give you the yellow rose, and that is for memories. Okay, sweetheart, there's a lot of love coming to you from the spirit world. But Claire, you have to get back into circle and start to get yourself back on track. Okay. Read the Celestine prophecy. You said you like to read. Well, read the Celestine prophecy. That tells you there's no such thing as a coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. And, sweetheart, who had the fish tank? Because I can see fish. And it's like where my face is in that window, I can see a fish tank and I can see all the fish. And I want you to sit in a meditation and watch the fish. Use your imagination to get yourself back on track. And I've just got, oh, you've got 3 tanks. I'm just showing fish. And I'm seeing angelfish. And also, sweetheart, I want to give you lemony snickets. Don't ask me why. I've just told you what the gentleman said to me. Lemony snickets. Okay? And also, I want to give you Doreen as well. Okay, sweetheart, I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. And now, sweetheart, I am sorry I cannot do any more because I've got to give my husband his injection. I know a lot of you come on every time and I can't get round all of you at any time. But can I just say to you all, go onto somebody else's page and you will get messages at some time. But I am back on here on Sunday from 3 till 4. And I've got to find something different so that you can understand. But I might just give straight clairvoyance next week. But whatever. But please take the love that you get from the spirit world. And can I say thank you all? Good night. God bless.